Hello, I'm Sam and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my dry hair and today I'm going to show you how I do my finger curls, where I do finger curls first and finger coils and then I split them into curls. So that's basically it. To start with, these are the products that we'll be using. The Dark and Lovely Total Repair Oil Moisturizer. You can get this one in like any OK supermarket. And then we are using the beeswax. I'm going to list this in the description box because this was my first time using it. You can get this in the supermarket as well. And then my third favorite product is like the shea butter. It is good for your lips, it is good for your skin, it is good for everything basically. So I use it as a sealant. So it's a mixture of shea butter and coconut oil in an Epimax bottle, because you know you buy the shea butter and then you have to whip it and put it somewhere. And then guys, just so you know, my face was white because I used the 7 Wonders Clay Pack chocolate mask. I love, you know, pampering my skin and everything while doing my hair. It's a good thing to do because, you know, you're killing two birds with one stone, blah blah blah. So that's basically it. I just have to apply it all over my skin soon after bathing, and then I will wash it off later once I am done with this. So yeah, I had to skip forward here to do the finger coils. I had to split my hair into two, and then so that it's easier to do them. So that's basically it. Doing the finger curls took me, I think, about an hour. So yeah, it was more of a, you know, a hand workout and arm workout really, because by now my arms were hurting me like they were super hot. So yeah, I hope if you do this, let me know how you feel, because at the end of this, I swear your arms are going to be on fire. So I guess if you do this like every once, you know, once in a week or something like that, then your arms will be, you know, good looking and all that. Just kidding, you can't do this every week. These will last you for about 2 weeks. Mine lasted for about 2 weeks. So if you're that person who likes like the nyangarara hairstyle and things like that, this is the hairstyle for you. So this was like the final one. I hope you can see how you finger curl. It's really simple. I don't know how to explain it, so but that's basically it. You just put it somewhere and then you coil it. So after this, I had to, you know, split them, but I had to blow dry them just a little bit, and then I slept overnight because this is like the next day, and then they were like super dry. You have to make sure they are dry before you start splitting them. So when you split them, make sure you have oil in your hands, you know, make sure you have oil in your palms, because then if you don't have oil in your palms, it's just going to be so dry and everything, so it's not going to look nice. So that's basically it. You split as much as you want, or some people don't split it all, but if you don't split them, then you have to like properly style them with pins and stuff. I just wanted the, you know, the freestyle look, the nyangarara. Oops. By the way, when you're splitting your hair, make sure your nails are properly filed, because if you don't, then you're going to be breaking your hair and things like that, like the ends and everything. So that is basically it. Make sure when you're splitting, you split, you know, to the extent that you want your hair to look like. The more you split it, obviously, like the more voluminous it looks. So that's basically it. I have gray hairs. Yeah, like a lot of them. I was born with these, by the way. Anybody with gray hairs, like guys, I was born with gray hairs, so for me it's just like, yeah, whatever. But when I'm moving around, a lot of people are like, oh, you have gray hairs, and people say funny things about gray hairs. Like, what's up with people saying, ugh, I'm not gonna say this, the things I hear when I'm moving around, when I'm walking like this, and yeah, the things I hear, especially from men, terrible things about my gray hair, all those things about gray hair. Anyways, that's basically it. You can split as much as you want. By the way, shea butter makes your hair like super soft. If you don't have anything, just use shea butter. And then obviously once you're done splitting, if you want, you can take a comb and then you comb through. You don't comb through like all of it, you just do that from like the bottom, from the scalp, so that it adds volume basically. But if you don't want, and you want them to last like much longer than mine did, then you don't have to use the comb. But using the comb is good because then it looks like it's more voluminous and things like that. And so that is basically it. Do you guys do your edges? Like, I like doing my edges. It's not necessary, but it's a tip for, you know, those who don't really have like a good looking hairline like mine. So yeah, you can then do your edges, or you can leave it like this. That's basically it. If you try this hairstyle, let me know. I had to comb my edges because, or I like the look of, you know, combed edges and things like that, slick edges, blah blah blah, because it just looks, you know, well put together, especially if you have the Nyangarara hairstyle. But guys, that is the look. That is basically it. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you've ever tried finger coils, if they came out really well. I think the trick with finger coils is to make sure they are super dry before you split them. Like, you have to do them a day before you want to split them, a day before you want to, you know, to do the look. Make sure it's just super dry, and then you split them. And not, maybe split them not as much, because this look lasted me for like 2 weeks. All I have to do was wake up, maybe sprit some water if I wanted, or sometimes I didn't have to sprit any water, so long I had, you know, dukum soro before I went to sleep. I just had to, like, I don't know how to explain it, but you get the drill. So that is basically how an upfront look. That's how they look. I think it looks nice. What do you think, guys? I think it looks nice. So this is basically